Final Fantasy XV director Hajime Tabata has promised progress on the game is being made, explaining the team is about 60% done with the title. Speaking to IGN, Tabata reassured anxious players that development was making good progress despite it sounding comparatively slow when you consider it was 55% complete last September, and looks set to speed up from here once the episode Duske demo arrives. It's about 60% now, he says. People may look at that and say, well, you've only done 5% more, but it's actually a lot more complicated than that. In some ways, I'm being very conservative in my estimates there and not wanting to put out too big a number. Developing big games on a large scale like this, it's not very even in terms of each area of the game being created. So you have uneven development processes where some things are nearly done and others are still at prototype stage. What we've tried to do for the demo is we took what we had ready by last autumn and had some teams spend some time to make sure it's optimized to show to the public now. The order in which you develop something obviously isn't going to see you complete something and then move on to the next thing. So some things in the middle of development had to be shoved forward to be ready for the public, and that's what we've done with the demo. But because of the way development works, now we've seen a solid milestone. Using that means the end is in sight in some ways. After that's released and we continue on with development, there may be times where we move on with massive leaps and bounds, so the overall number shoots up by 10% at a time. I think we're looking at a much faster development in the very near future. Now, we'll have more from our full interview with Tabata, where he talks about how he hopes to return the series to its open world roots later this week on IGN.com.